Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at the environment. The environment. That's a very common name, very common factor, very common thing we come across in the world. Environment. What is environment? Environment is the sum total of all the external conditions affecting life, its development, and survival of organisms. So environment is the sum total of all the external conditions affecting the life, development, and survival of living organisms or of organisms. This environment includes land, the air, water, animals, plants, human beings, and the interaction between all of them. So whenever you hear the word environment, it simply means the sum total of all the external conditions affecting the life, development, and survival of living organisms. And it actually includes land, air, water bodies, plants, animals, and living things, and the interaction between them. Now, for us to explain what environment is, or the interaction between the various components of the environment, we say that environment includes land, air, water bodies, living organisms, man, materials, everything. And we know that living organisms includes plants and what? Animals. So this is a diagram showing the relationship or showing the interactions between the members of the environment. So it's like a triangle here, having the air, water, soil. All of them affect man or living organisms, including materials. We also have the soil and the land. So there is interrelationship or interaction. You can see that the arrows are pointing both upwards and downwards, telling you that there is what we call interrelationship. All of them are relating to each other. So when you learn about environmental engineering, you're trying to learn how to make this ecosystem to be perfect, with having good air, very good water to drink, very good soil to cultivate, very good air to breathe, and everybody okay. So that's the essence. And that leads us to the emergence of environmental engineering. Why did we started studying? Why did we have to start to study environmental engineering? What brought about environmental engineering? Now, in the last few decades have seen the emergence of a growing desire worldwide to take positive actions to restore, protect the environment from degrading effects of all forms of pollution. So the question of environment actually emanates from the desire to solve the problem of pollution. And this pollution could be air pollution, it could be water pollution, it could be soil pollution through waste. So what actually brought about environmental engineering is our need to answer to this pollution, how to solve it. So this pollution could be air, noise, solid or water waste. And environmental engineering tries to answer the questions of how serious is this pollution. Once there is pollution, it is the duty of the environmental engineer to answer or to estimate how serious is this pollution. Number two, is there any available abatement technology for this very pollution? Is there any technology that we can use to reduce the effect of this pollution? Then finally, it's also the duty of this environmental engineer to answer, is the cost of abating this pollution, is it justifiable? The cost of abating this pollution, is it justifiable? So those three questions form part of the duty of an environmental engineer, and that is why we have environmental engineering, because of the word desire to answer the question of pollution, to check the problem of pollution, to tackle the problem of pollution. That is why we have environmental engineers. And this is the interrelation, and this is the definition of environment. So this is very important aspect whenever you're answering questions for environmental engineering. These very three things are very important. Definition of environment, diagrammatic description of the interaction between the components of the environment, and the emergence of environmental engineering. Please, if you like this our video, click on the subscribe button, like, share our videos, support us in any way that you can. Thank you. God bless you.